Hello, I'm Eric Endress with the New Jersey School Boards Association, and to my right is Ace Antonio, a member of the Paramus Board of Education. Ace was recently elected, he's 19 years old, and we thought it would be very interesting to explain to all of our school board members the tools, techniques, and tactics that Ace used to get elected, to share with you how you might be able to do the same thing. So Ace, why don't we start by telling everybody a little bit about yourself?
Okay. My name is Ace Antonio. I am 19 years old. I am now the newly elected Paramus Board of Education trustee. I am a freshman full-time student at William Patterson University studying political science and public administration.
So you ran for school board in April.
Mm-hmm.
What motivated you to want to do that? Did you wake up one day and say, hey, I have to get involved? You just graduated from the school district 2 years ago, right?
Right. Well, what happened was it was around February, and we were talking about it, and it was around my birthday. And my friends and I were like, you've been involved in student government, you've been involved in Paramus so much in your community. Why don't you give back to our community and stuff? And I said, well, I'm already just starting a freshman year at William Patterson, and they said that they wanted to see something more. And I said, well, I'm not really interested as much in getting involved, but you know what, let's talk about it, let's figure out what's going on. So we researched it. The application was due March 1st to get on the ballot. So, next thing we know, we're at the county superintendent's office, county clerk's office, trying to get the application, get 24 signatures signed. Next thing I know, I'm on the election ballot.
Now, you keep saying we, I get the sense that there was, you almost had a whole campaign of people working.
According to News Channel 4, it was our kitchen cabinet or our advisory team. It was just a bunch of kids, my friends, my teachers, my parents, and we just got it out. And we pretty much planned out what we wanted to do. We didn't have any money. I'm a college student, obviously I'm broke, so that doesn't work out, and especially in these tough economic times, I did not want to ask people for more money. And
so you didn't raise any money for your campaign?
We didn't raise that much at all. I mean, people have donated maybe $10, $15.
Right.
All our friends pitched in $5 just as a gift, and that pretty much accumulated about maybe $300. So
wow.
Essentially, our campaign was running $300 budget, and we were like, $300 is not going to get us anywhere.
Right.
And my friend was on Facebook, and I'm like, Facebook, there we go. We got on Facebook, we looked on how did we create a fan page, and we did that. We find out all these little kinks in it, all the little pictures and all that, all the little codes that you have to put in to make it look nice. We did that. The next day, we made it official, we publicized it, we got my picture in, we got my bio in. Within the hour, we had 100 followers.
So you had raised $300, and I have to assume you spent the entire $300 on Facebook.
No, not on Facebook. It
doesn't cost money?
No, it doesn't. Not at all.
It must cost something.
No, it didn't. Not one cent.
It's free?
Absolutely.
Hold on. So you were able to build a Facebook fan page overnight by yourself with your friends.
Yes.
For no money.
No money.
And immediately people started signing up.
Absolutely. What we did, since I had over 1,000 friends, my friends had over 300 friends, we just passed out an invite to everyone, and it started connecting. It started blowing up at everyone's Facebook, posting up on their profiles. Oh, look, Ace Antonio, let's add him. And then that caused, a whole chain reaction.
So by the time you got to April 20th, the school election day, how many Facebook fans did you have?
I had over 400 people.
400 people were your fans on Facebook? Okay. So what other tactics did you use? I mean, conventionally and traditionally, school board people put up lawn signs, vote for me, they would send letters to the editor. Did you do any of that stuff?
Well, like I said, I had a $300 budget, and I was talking to some of my friends and stuff, and we were looking into getting literature, because if we're walking door to door, we need to hand something out. That's how it's always been. But when we went to professionals, we went to graphic arts, all these different companies, they're charging us $1,000, $2,000. I'm like, okay, if you can give me a discount, I'll do it, but you can't. I have a $300 budget. I can't do that.
Right.
So we just went on Microsoft Publisher. We did the whole palm card.
And that's where you spent your $300.
And that's where I spent my $300.
All right, so you used Microsoft Publisher to
Right.
make palm cards, and Facebook was free. So,
Right.
and then you went door to door across Paramus.
Yep. Door to door, we handed out over 500 pieces of literature. It was crazy.
And were you also getting, do you think some of those people became your fan
absolutely.
on Facebook after you walked off their front
On
stoop?
the palm card, it said, find me on Facebook.
Right.
And they added me on Facebook. And I would constantly update my Facebook saying, oh, I'm in this neighborhood, come and walk with me. People have actually come out and walked with me during that time because they're like, oh, I saw here, you were here.
Right.
Because what happens is when I update it, it goes out to everyone's profile. It goes up, whenever you go on Facebook, there's that mini feed that goes on.
Right.
It pops up, Ace is in so-and-so's neighborhood. Let's check it out. And people have done that. And people have came out and made sure they were home, or they would just come and try to find me.
Wow.
Or they would come walk with me going door to door to their neighborhood, their neighbors. They introduced me, and then, it would be a much better connection. I felt that Facebook really helped me in this campaign. When we did the research and filing for the petition at the county clerk's office, they gave us a list of important dates. When was the absentee ballot due? When was the registration before the election was due? We got those dates. We posted it on our Facebook. We posted it in our palm cards. Made it clear to everyone, we need to get this in. And when the dates came closer, I would email, I would do Facebook messages to everyone saying, it is past, today's the day, you need to register. And my friends who are 18 years old, 19 years old, 20 years old, have never voted before, never registered. They saw me running, they saw it on Facebook. They're like, how do I register?
Right.
And honestly, on the last day when it was due to register, I was there constantly getting their applications, and I personally handed it to them so they can register and stuff. And they're like, how do we do this? And I'm like, and I explained it every step by step.
So the election happened, you came in third. How many votes did you end up with?
I had 1,815.
Wow, that's a lot of votes.
It is,
Yeah.
and I have over 1,000 friends. So hopefully those 1,000 friends voted, and then I got the other 800.
And I would imagine since the election now, you continue to accumulate
Absolutely.
constituents or fans. And,
I still constantly updated. I mean, right now we're here at the conference. I updated saying, oh, I'm an EC at the School Boards Association conference. And I told them that. And people were like, oh, that's really cool. They want to see updates. They want to see your board members really working.
Right. So you think that your advice, it sounds like, would be to other school board members to consider, some of the tactics that you're now using as a means to, connect with your community and your constituents. And,
Absolutely.
And Facebook is one way to do it because of its immediacy. You can make your, post something and all your fans will get it. But, if you're not comfortable with Facebook, there's other ways to do that.
Absolutely.
Via email and things like that. So your school district is receptive to you continuing to post things on your Facebook page?
They are up to a point where I don't break any ethical rules. Whatever's in the boardroom, as we all know, stays in the boardroom.
Right.
Any personnel issues stays in the boardroom.
Right.
Anything like that stays in there. But if it's, for example, our music department went to Hershey Park this past weekend. They won several awards. I want to post that up. They said that's fine. As long as it's something positive, and that we want to reach out to the community, that's one way we do it. Otherwise, we go through our website. People have been coming up to me asking about issues such as personnel and stuff. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to say that. I just direct them right to the superintendent.
Right.
So that's how it's been working.
That's great.